Hey everyone, today I'm going to stain the 335 style kit for my daughter. I will try to get a purple burst on it. Earlier I already did another layer of red on the SG kit. I did it off camera. With me today is my daughter. She will guide me, she will tell me if I need more purple or something, so I can do it pretty much to her likings. And yeah, this will also cause me to do more cuts because for obvious reasons I don't want my daughter in the internet. So let's go at it. I've prepared a whole bunch of rags that I'm using for the staining process. So yeah, I want more than the colors that I'm having. I might need the fresh one at some point. So we prepared already 3 colors for the burst. This one is the red that I've used as a cherry red on the SG kit. So I have that purple, you can see it on the wall. Then the black for the outer part of the burst. And that orangey red that builds the base for pretty much everything of this. So yeah, I will start with that orangey red, make everything orange. I start with the back side because if I really mess it up, I can always go full black on the back side again. Yeah, it's not what I want. I also want the burst on the back side. But yeah, we'll start with that and we'll try it. So I'm a little bit nervous. I've sanded this one down as well already, but it looks a lot like there's also some kind of sanding sealer in it, and it is not taking up the stain well. So I'm really struggling with this, so I hope it's not on the front side as well, because the veneer is so thin there. This one is not a veneer, but if the veneer also has this kind of sanding sealer, I will really struggle with it. So I think I will have to stop right now and sand even more, go with 120 grit, sand a lot of it down so I get really into the grain, and yeah, this will get better. Because yeah, if I go over here, on that veneer, it looks completely different. It takes the stain, and here I can go over it with my hand and yeah, and can remove it again, so it's not going into the wood. Okay, we're back. I've sanded about 30 minutes, also on the front and on the sides with 220 grit and once more with 400 grit to smoothen it out a little. And yeah, now I'm trying it again with that orange and see how well it works, and yeah, hopefully better than before. And you can already see how the color is taken way more evenly. It's not a dark color. That's not what I've planned it to be. I don't care much for the binding because I can still scrape it afterwards, so yeah. Applying that stain also shows me where I did not sand enough of that grain filler down. You can see how, maybe you can see how there's a spot over here which is still that yellowish maple, or over here. I can go over it however I want. This is not taking the stain, so I will have to sand it down once more. Also on this part over here, sand it down once more and see until it takes the stain evenly. Okay, the third attempt at it. this was a little bit shorter. I went also with 1K grit over it once more, so yeah, it took me about 15 minutes to sand it once more back down, and yeah, hopefully now I can have it evenly across the whole guitar. I still have spots here in the center that are not taking it well, over here and over here, so yeah, it looks better, but it's still not good. I might still try to do the burst. Maybe it's also the color that is having problems getting into it. I go over it with the purple anyway, so yeah, I'll try to do the burst and see what it looks like. Maybe it's not that big of an issue. But I think at this spot over here, I'm wiping it away again when I go over it with the color. So yeah, most likely this is not going to work out the way I want it to be. And you can see how I wipe away more of the color than that I apply. So yeah, this is really bugging me today, so that's not going to do any burst at all. So this is what it looks like over here, and yeah, here I'm wiping away the color. It's really not. I would have to soak it, and still it's not really going into the wood. Just getting that dirty brownish color over here from the red that I'm extracting. So this is not how I want it to be. Yeah. I guess once more sanding, and maybe I really need to find another way to make this guitar, because yeah, if this also happens on the veneer, I'm screwed. Okay, I've decided to try it on the top first with that orange, if the top takes the color, because yeah, if not, I will just abort that attempt of using these water-based stains. Yeah, because on the veneer I can't sand as much as I did on the backside, and then I will have to find another way to make it look the same anyway. So yeah, there's no other option. Yeah, I hope it works, but I can't guarantee it. Actually, it looks better on the front. It looks better, but not good. So I still have these issues. I will still have to sand everything back down on the front as well. And then I will try to find another way to, yeah, get a really good color on this guitar, because yeah, with these stains it's not gonna happen. People who know me know that I'm of the stubborn type, so yeah, I really went at it again. Sanded, 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 stained, sanded, stained, to get to a point where I think it's taking somewhat this stain, and so I'm really trying it once more to get that burst going on the front side. Otherwise, yeah, I think I've ruined it anyway from the get-go, because when I started to sand it down, I noticed I could not get everything out of the grain. So yeah, I will have to live with it and somehow deal with it. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'm trying to go at it. I already applied the red, that orange-ish red, all over the guitar. So yeah, now I'm going with the purple. My daughter is next to me. She will tell me how much I should apply of it, where to apply it, and yeah, how to go on this. So my daughter told me to keep the center clear from that purple that I'm placing over the red. So because on the original purple burst there is also a spot in the center that's more red than purple-ish. So I try to blend that purple with the red. What I'll be doing now is I'll mix a dark blue, not just a purple, and yeah, go over it from the outside once more, because yeah, if it does not work I can still go back to full black. So I would like to have more a darker purple, and with the red underneath it I think this might work if I mix another blue, a dark blue for that one. Meanwhile I can just push back and forth the red and the purple to have a better blend between the colors. Let's have a look at the color that I'm applying. This is the blue. From the outside, so yeah, start going with that one. I think I like that color. That's fairly close to what I was looking for, and we can immediately see how it turns that reddish purple into a really darker purple. Now I have to push that one back again with purple that I have over here, so I get a smoother blend. And then I also finally need the red one again. So see how I'm pushing that out. And then again from the center, that red. Pushing it even into the dark purple, so it's getting really smooth. Take different parts of the red, so it's always clean with the red. Now I'm pushing in the purple a little bit more because I just asked my daughter if she wants more of that purplish and just the very center. I'm not even sure if I would leave the center all the way red. Okay, now I applied even a little bit of the purple in the center because I thought that orange-y reddish would have been too much if it would have stood on its own. So I've told my daughter I think I would go with a little bit of purple over it, because keep in mind the way when it's wet is pretty much what we see in the end with the clear coat over it, with the true oil finish. So this would have been a really thick contrast, and yeah, I think like this I managed to get a smoother transition from that red into that purplish, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out over here. So that one is really smooth. And now I will also go with the black on the very outside to finish that burst. You see, it will not be a complete this black where you don't see anything of the wood anymore. It's just extremely dark. It will, yeah, it will be a black where you see the grain through it. And yeah, that's what we are going for here. And it's the same process as before. I will then again come with the purple, with the blue first, pushing all of that black a little bit more to the edge. Then again with that purple that I've used, and in the end with the red, just like we did before with the purple when we came outside, from outside with the purple. Now the purple again, just like before. And you see we push back all the way into the black. So this is the purple burst that we've achieved now. I'm actually quite happy with the way it turned out. My daughter also gives 2 thumbs up, so she likes it as well. So yeah, all good in the end, even though it was a little more struggle than I hoped for. Yeah, those streams you might be able to see, and those lighter parts is really where there is still from that sanding sealer, and I can't sand that one out. So yeah, we will have to live with this, but I think it still gives it a fairly cool look. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.